Very good morning, students. Welcome back to 8th standard science video class. Let us start with the continuation of the lesson Plant Kingdom Unit 17 Part 3. In previous class I explained about classification and differentiation of algae and fungi, then classification and differentiation of bryophytes and pteridophytes. Now let us start with the topic gymnosperms. Gymnosperms are naked seed plants, that is, the ovule is not enclosed by ovary, and gymnosperms have two phases of generation such as gametophytic generation and sporophytic generation. In gymnosperms, the sporophytic generation is the dominant phase and it is differentiated into root, stem and leaf. Gymnosperms has well developed vascular tissues such as xylem and phloem. Next, the classification of gymnosperms. The gymnosperms are categorized into 4 types. The first one is Cycadalus, and the second one is Quincolus, and the third one is Coniferous, and the fourth one is Netellus. First we will detailedly learn about Cycadalus. Cycadalus, these are the palm-like small erect and unbranched plants, and the leaves are pinnately compounds and forming a crown, and they have the tap root system. And example for this group is Cycas species. And the second one is Quincolus. They are large trees with fan-shaped leaves and they produce unpleasant smell. Example, ginkgo biloba. And the third one is Coniferous. They are evergreen trees with cone-like appearance, and it has needle-like leaves. Example, Pinus species. And the fourth one is Netellus. These are small group of plants and ovules are naked. Example, Netum species. Next we will learn about economical importance of gymnosperms. The wood of conifers is used in the paper industries, and the soft wood of conifers is used for the construction, packing and plywood industries. The resins of pinus is used for paint preparation and also get relief from pain. In medically, it is used for pain relieving. And the seeds of pinus is edible, that means which can be eatable one. And ephedrine cures asthma and respiratory problems, and Aegle is used as ornamental plants, that means that is used as the decorative plants. And next we will discuss about angiosperms. In Greek word, angio means box or closed and sperma means seeds. So it is closed seed plants, that is the angiosperms, which means the closed seed plants, and gymnosperms are open seed plants. And angiosperms has well developed vascular tissues like xylem and phloem. And next, the classification of angiosperms. The angiosperms are classified into two classes, dicotyledons and monocotyledons. First, we will discuss about the differentiation of dicotyledons plants and monocotyledon plants. Dicotyledon plants, the seed has 2 cotyledons, but in monocotyledon plants the seed has only 1 cotyledons. So look at the picture, that is in dicot the seed has 2 cotyledons and in monocot it has only 1 cotyledons. And the root system which is present in the dicotyledon plants are taproot systems, and in monocotyledons fibrous root systems are present on there. And next one is vascular tissues. In dicotyledons the ring type of vascular tissues are present on there. In monocotyledons the vascular tissues are scattered. And leaf, the dicotyledons which contain, the leaves are parallel, that is the leaves are reticulate venations is present in the dicotyledon plants, but the leaves are parallel venations which is present in the monocotyledon plants. And flowers are, that is the petals of flowers are tetramerous and pentamerous in dicotyledon plants, and which is trimerous in monocotyledon plants. That is the monocot plants which contain 3 petals, but dicot plants contains 4 or 5 petals. And the dicotyledon plants, the pollination is occurs by insects, but in monocotyledon plants the pollination is occurs by wind. And next we will discuss about taxonomy. Taxonomy, it is a branch of biology that deals with the study of identifications and classifications and descriptions of nomenclature of living organisms. The word taxonomy was first coined by Augustin Pyronomus de Candolle. And next, the classification of taxonomy. That is mainly the taxonomy, that is the word that deals the study, identification and classification and nomenclature of living organisms. How the living organisms are classified or nomenclature. So the taxonomy are further classified into 4 categories: artificial system classification, natural system classification, and phylogenetic system of classification, and 4th one is modern system of classification. In this chapter we discuss about the first 2 types of classification, that is artificial system and natural system. So the first one is artificial system of classification. This is the earliest species of classification, and the most famous artificial system of classification is Linnaeus classification, because it was first coined by Carl Linnaeus. And in this classification the plants are classified based on the limited number of their physical and sexual characteristics. And next one is natural system of classification. The natural system of classification, in this system the plants are classified on basis of several characters. Bentham and Hooker's classification is the example of this system. So according to this Bentham and Hooker, the seeded plants are classified into dicotyledon, gymnosperms and monocotyledons as a classes, and it is further subdivided into subclasses such as polypetales and gamopetales and monoclamides, and it is again further subdivided into series such as Thalamiflorae, Disciflorae and Calciflorae and Infrae, Heteromeraphae, Bicarpellatae. These are the subdivision of the series. So this is the natural system of classification of Bentham and Hooker's of seeded plants. And next we will discuss about binomial nomenclature. The naming of an organisms with 2 words is known as binomial nomenclature. That is, bi means 2 and nomial means name, and nomenclature means system of naming. That is, the two name system of naming is known as binomial nomenclature. For example, the binomial name of mango is Magnifera indica. In this name, the first word is Magnifera refers to the genus name, and the second word indica refers to species name. So it denote the genus name, and the second one is denote the species name in the binomial nomenclature. And the binomial name was first introduced by Gaspard Bauhin, and the system of naming of the plants on scientific basis is known as botanical nomenclature. Next we will discuss about the uses of medicinal plants. The first one is Acalypha indica. It is otherwise commonly named as Kuppaimeni. It belongs to Euphorbiaceae families, and the paste obtained from leaves of this plants is used to cure burns on skin. And second one is Aegle marmelos, that is commonly named as Vilvam. It belongs to Rutaceae family, and unripe fruit of this tree is used to treat indigestions and cure diarrhea and dysentery. And the third one is Solanum trilobatum, and it's commonly called as Thuduvalai, and it belongs to the family Solanaceae family, and the leaves and fruits of this plant cure cough and cold. It is widely used in treatment of tuberculosis and asthma. And the fourth one is Phyllanthus amarus. It's commonly named as Keezhanelli. It belongs to the family Euphorbiaceae family, and the entire plant is used for the treatment of jaundice. And the last one is aloe vera, that is commonly termed as Sothcatrale, and it belongs to the family Liliaceae family, and the leaves of this plant is used to cure piles and inflammations on skin and also peptic ulcer. So students, I hope you understand about the following topics, that is the angiosperms, gymnosperms, that classifications and taxonomy, binomial nomenclature, and uses of some medicinal plants. Thank you students.